Back on the Knicks playoff preview show presented by the FanDuel Sportsbook. We are gearing up tonight, only the beginning. NBA playoffs begin over the weekend. We will have full coverage for every first-round game we carry, post-game shows on MSG for all national broadcasts, hour-long post-game shows after every single game. Go to MSGNetworks.com for schedule info. All right, we continue from our Delta MSG studios. This is what we call going four wide.
I love it.
We got us, we got them, we got everything going on here. It's a good look. The benches will be essential. The Knicks bench has been so important with Alec Burks playing the point at times in crunch time, Emmanuel Quickley, Derrick Rose. Here are the specifics. Look at that bench production, Wally. Rose, Burks, and Quickley all in double figures. Taj Gibson has been incredible in terms of backing up Nerlens Noel. Obi Toppin has also been vastly improved. How about this fivesome in this series?
It's going to be monumental. Obviously, the Knicks starters are all about defense, and Julius Randle, he's their engine. But this bench, when they come in, they can score. And when are the benches best? Home court. And do the Knicks have home court advantage? Yes, they do.
Why is that? Why is it better at home?
Because you just feel the energy from the crowd, and the bench comes in and can change the momentum of the game. And you know, you have guys like Derrick Rose who have experience, Taj Gibson who have experience, and they can completely change the momentum of the series because there's so much preparation done by the first units and by the starters. So for the most part, they normally cancel each other out. When that bench comes in, boy, can you change the game. Boy, can you knock down three-point shots. And this Knicks bench is very effective, but so is the Hawks bench.
You know, Alan, it's going to be interesting because in crunch time, it doesn't matter who's out there, but invariably it's at least one or two bench players who are out there when the Knicks are trying to win these games.
Yeah, that's the great thing. That's the versatility of this team that Tom Thibodeau loves, is he goes with what's working that night, and he'll go with what's working in this series. Guys, I'm going to make a prediction. I think the series is going to be won or lost with the benches. That's how even these two teams are, I think, and I really feel like that's where you're going to see it, won or lost. And Monica, I'll tell you what, when you talk about home games for the Knicks, let's not forget that when the Knicks play in Atlanta, there's a lot of fans down there that are Knicks fans.
Yeah, this is a brand that travels. And now, listen, I know you guys have talked about the bench and you've talked about experience, but I'm going to go bench and a little bit of less experience, and I'm talking about IQ when it comes to this matchup. We saw his season numbers, right, averaging 11 points per game. But against the Hawks, that's up to 17 points per game and 3 assists per game. I think that this is a great opportunity for him to step in. If he can handle the basketball, not turn it over, get out in transition in spots and put pressure on that Atlanta Hawks defense, because he can finish as well. And if he can get to the free throw line, y'all know he shoots just a shade under 90% from the free throw line. So I think that this is actually an opportunity for IQ to come up with some big-time moments in this series.
All right, so Quickley was excellent against Atlanta. Alan, you look at the Hawks bench, you mentioned it a little bit, but how about the veteran scoring with Danilo Gallinari, the former Knick, and Lou Williams, who they got midseason in the trade for Rajon Rondo. You've got Gallo, Kevin Huerter has been excellent, Lou Williams, and don't forget, Alan, about Solomon Hill. But Williams and Gallo, that is tremendous veteran firepower off of Nate McMillan's bench.
A lot of playoff experience with them, including Lou Williams, who's got a ton of 71 games experience. I remember when he was traded to Atlanta, he almost said, I'm done. I'm just not going to play anymore. And then he decided, all right, I'm going to play. And, boy, they really love having him because he's instant offense, a veteran scorer. And speaking of which, how about Gallo? We know him well, of course, the former Knick draft pick, the guy that can shoot. All these guys are, by the way, three-point shooting coming off the bench. You've got to be ready. You think the Knick bench comes in and shoots and scores and gets you a lot of offense? This Hawks bench can do the same thing. Kevin Huerter actually started most of the season, but you expect he will go to the bench now with DeAndre Hunter back. And DeAndre Hunter, a big addition to this team. He'd missed all but 20-something games with this team. So they got the depth just like the Knicks do. And that's why I feel like this is such an evenly matched series. And Wally, that's why I feel like the series is going to be won or lost with the benches.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, and like you said over there, they have a really good bench, and you have to be ready for Lou Williams. He's one of the greatest bench players that we've seen in the last 20 years with the way he can score points. And I love the matchup, Monica, between Quickley and Lou Williams. I mean, Quickley looks at Lou Williams as his idol. He modeled his game after Lou Williams. He said it before. And now he gets to go head-to-head with him in the playoffs. This is going to be a lot of fun. The one thing Emmanuel Quickley has to not do is everyone thinks you're a rookie. You're not ready to play in the playoffs. Don't think like that. Just go out there, play your game. Just don't get overwhelmed by the moment. Obviously, Lou Williams has the experience, but Emmanuel quickly can play, and he has to prove that in this series.
So it's going to be very interesting to see how the benches stack up. How about the coaching matchup? Tom Thibodeau, by the way, today named the NBA's Coach of the Month in the Eastern Conference. And Atlanta has an experienced coach in Nate McMillan. We'll break down the coaching matchup and some X factors as well when we come back after this.